Hi people, what's popping guys? Kilo and Shelley, or Guinea name in your area. Kedi Kosi, Kedi Kosi Yada. What's popping on your area, guys? Today you are all welcome to my channel. If today is your first time of seeing my beautiful face, I welcome you to this channel today. Do well to subscribe. It's your girl Chinasike, a girl from Africa, the very pretty girl from the city of Owerri. Guys, I am back again with wonderful and interesting content. I'm so glad to be here again. And I know those of you who genuinely love me for who I am are also glad to have me. I've been one of the worst content creator on this platform because of inconsistency, but I want to use this opportunity to beg you or to apologize because your girl has been going through up and downs, has been going through a lot, as a single mom, taking care of stuff, taking care of everything just on my own has been a challenging situation to me, but thank God here I am once again. Life has been pushing me up and down, but no matter how it push, I still bounce back. I still have you guys in my mind. I still remember you guys. I still remember that I left part of my family here. I still come back home because here is a home for you and I. Here is a home. Like, I'm going nowhere. Like I said before on one of my videos, that I'm going nowhere. I've come to stay. So don't think your girl is no longer here. I'm here for you guys. So I am so proud of those of you who are always here for me, who has been there, who has not unsubscribed, who has been waiting for me, and whenever I upload the video once in a while, they still check on me, they still drop their comment, they still give me their support. I'm so proud of you guys. Okay, so I'm back here again, and today's video we're going to be talking about what is it like dating a Yoruba guy. And my intention is to educate those of us who are not from Yoruba speaking tribe within the country and outside the country, just to educate us what is it like to date a Yoruba guy or falling in love with a Yoruba guy. And know most of us who are not Yoruba, and there are a good number of us out there who are getting married on daily basis, settling down, mingling and tangling with Yoruba guys, and most of them are finding it difficult to cope. So here is some video or tips on how you can get yourself acquainted with information, and then help yourself remold yourself in such a way that you will be suitable, understandable, and your relationship or love will be an enjoyable one. So I am not gonna waste much time. Let's dive into the video. Yeah, number one tip is for you to be respectful. You have to be respectful whenever you have fallen in love with a Yoruba guy, or when you settle down with a Yoruba guy. Your respect is the number one thing you cannot do without. You can't do without it. In most cases, you have to kini problem. Most cases you have to learn their culture. And learn how to greet. Fan is disturbing me. Okay. The noise, yes, thank you. So you have to learn all that to enable you fit in with the culture, with their understanding and mentality. Okay, so like I said, respect is number one thing. Learning the culture of learning Yoruba culture is another good thing, because it's going to help you learn how to show respect to their elders, their in-laws, their relatives, because the way you greet a member of your family, I think, is quite different from the way you greet your in-law people. So you learn all that to enable you fit in their culture, because Yoruba people, they are culture oriented. They don't joke with their culture. You can't come in and as a wife, or and then you are not giving out to the elders what they expect of you. That would be a no for the family members and relatives. So first of all, you have to learn their culture. One, you have to learn the culture, learn how to greet, learn how they greet, and be respectful. Okay, learn how to greet. In most cases, you have to prostrate or go totally down on your knee just for a male greeting. Yes, you see, you find out that when you greet your mother-in-law, or the way you greet your, I don't know, your in-law people, you kneel down, and then, just to show loyalty, just to show respect, you have to kneel down, you have to prostrate, you have to greet. And you have to learn greetings like a kale, a caro, a kujometa, a da other. Era o era ma, things like that. You have to learn all that to enable you fit in, to enable them not always see you as a stranger. Learn how to greet. Yeah, you have to, don't mind me, sorry, I actually attended to someone. Okay, so you have to learn how to do all that to enable them see you as a member of the family, not you reminding them always that you are a total stranger, or you are from different tribe. So you learn how to greet, you learn how to bow down, and if your people are not doing it, you'll have to learn and subject yourself to that, because it's a must do. You can't tell me that you get married or you come into a Yoruba family as a wife, in the morning you will not say good morning ma or good morning sir. No, 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 that's a no for them. They won't even take that. Even no matter how much they love and accept whom you are or your behavior, you must learn to greet in their dialect. You must learn to do some certain things in their own culture, like the way they do it over there. So the first thing you have to learn is how to greet in Yoruba dialect. In the morning, a greet a kale, a kale, a carbo in the afternoon, then a caro in the evening, all that. My friend, you have to learn all that, because I can remember when I traveled to a Yoruba, and I was with a friend, and in the morning I greet good morning sir, good morning sir, good morning sir, and the man will keep complaining that I don't greet, because simply because I don't greet in the dialect. No matter how much you greet, no matter how much you, how many times you greet, if you are not doing it the way others are doing it, you are not getting it right. Even if you learn how to say a kale, a cabo, a caro, or stuff like that without prostrating or doing it the right way they do it to the particular or right person, you are not getting it, you are not getting it, so you have to learn their culture, learn how they greet, learn how to make their food, learn there are a lot you have to learn in which embody in the culture. So if you are in love with a Yoruba guy, or you are married to a Yoruba guy, maybe you guys are abroad based, you have not visited, you have not come home, start learning it now, because it's going to go a long way to help you when you visit your husband's family. It's going to give them this mindset to accept you, and show them to them is for you to show how loyal you are to them, and how loving you are, because when you are falling in love with a guy, you also have to fall in love with their culture. That's number one thing you have to put at the back of your mind. When you fall in love with a guy, you have to fall in love with his or her culture, especially when it has to do with a Yoruba guy, because a Yoruba guy don't joke with his or her culture. Even if the guy fake or try to, do ajibo of it, or maybe not doing it over there, try to fake because of the love, or not worried about it. When you come home, when he brings you home, the family members are going to be on your neck if you are not doing it well. So do that, as you are about falling in love, as you are about winning that guy for yourself, as you are about becoming a wife. Okay, another thing you have to do is learn how to pet your guy. Learn how to pet your guy in their dialect. Yeah, sometimes you call him stuff like oko me, and this one and that one. There are pet names they call their husbands, and so you got to learn it. It will give your husband that mindset, and whatever you call that your husband that pet name in his dialect, oh God, he will feel like loving you more. Okay, another thing I have to do, I've talked about learning culture, which has to do with respect, how to greet, and how to make their food. Yes, if you are in love with a Yoruba guy, you must learn how to cook their native dishes. So for you to be bringing a different kind of dish, trying to impose it on them to eat, no matter how they claim to enjoy it, no matter how they accept eating that meal that is not their native food, or that is not prepared in their local way, no matter how much they accept eating it, no matter how long they keep eating it, it will still pass a special message to them, make them love you more when you prepare their local dish in such a way that their mom would have done if they are with him, or such a way that a Yoruba wife would have done if they actually married from their tribe. So you learn how to cook stuff like amala, gbegiri, ewedu soup. You learn how to cook all those ewa, learn how to cook them, eko, all those their native dishes, so that you can be preparing it once in a while for your hobby and your kids as well. Yeah, there are so many of us who based abroad who are married to Yoruba guys. So once in a while, you prepare those food for your children or for the family. Yeah, it's gonna just make your man love you the more, because if you learn all that, you're gonna be teaching your children, you're gonna be raising them in the same way, in the same manner in which your mother-in-law raised your husband, and that will actually give him remind him of his mother, and that will actually motivate and make him increase the love he has for you. So learn all that, it's go a long way, in making your man to love you more, even if he's not confessing it, even if he's not telling you. Doing all that will make him see you as a proud African mother, an African mother whom he can be proud of. Whether you are from Africa, whether you are a foreigner, if you are doing all that means you are carrying out duties of an African mother, which you have become through marriage. Do you get that? So learning the culture is very, very important. It works magically in such a way that you wouldn't even imagine. So learn cultures, learn how to greet, learn how to prepare food, learn how to do a lot in their own local way. I am not a Yoruba, but believe me, if you actually fall in love with a Yoruba guy without knowing all this, the love he's showing you might be fake, because he know that if he bring you home, they have to remote you. They have to, like, even if they are not, they don't have, he did not give them that opportunity to remote you or do it themselves. They are going to be complaining always about you to his ear. And if you are the type that doesn't understand language, you wouldn't know. Someone might be hating you without your notice, no matter what you do, simply because you are not doing what you are expected of. You are not greeting the way you are expected of. You are not doing a lot of things the way you are expected of, or you are not raising your kid the way your mother-in-law expects you to. Understand? So when you bring them home, if your mother-in-law or anybody around is bringing those food to them, they will be like, our mommy used to prepare it for us at home, and that worth giving a thumbs up for. It's worth a thumbs up. Another thing you have to do is language. Learn the language, especially when a Yoruba guy is married to you. Maybe you guys don't base home. Learn the language, teach your children, raise them, because Yoruba guys don't joke with their mother tongue. A Yoruba guy cannot make as in cannot speak English for few minutes without adding their dialect, because here in Nigeria, here in my country, we already know them that they don't joke with their language. Even when they speak English, even when they know your dialect, they cannot even make a complete sentence without adding something from their dialect. So it is very, very important to learn it, especially when you are a wife, so that you teach your children as well. And learning language or mother tongue is actually helpful for a growing child, so that the child will actually not be missing out a lot, even when playing with peers, even when mingling or associating with his people. At least when he comes home and they ask him question with his dialect, he should be able to answer. When they are discussing anything around him, he should be able to know the meaning of what they are talking about. So if you are a foreigner and you are married to a Yoruba guy, and you're not teaching your children their language, or you're not learning it, or you're not preparing yourself in such a way that when you start bearing children, you'll be able to teach them their mother tongue, you are not getting it right, though, it's going to choke you or choke your kids in future time. So better learn it now and make sure you understand it and you are teaching your children their dialect, their own language, local language. Even if you don't know it, even if you cannot, ask their father or your lover or your partner to teach you or to teach your children. It's very, very important. Yeah, another thing you have to learn how to do when you fall in love with a Yoruba guy, with a Nigerian guy, a Yoruba guy, is to be loyal. Loyalty is one thing we don't joke with. No matter what you earn, no matter your position in the society as a woman still remain a woman here in Africa. Hey, some of you might be thinking, might be looking at me strangely, especially those of you who are foreigners. I said a woman still remains a woman. There's a saying that said that no matter your knowledge, no matter your education and qualification, it ends in the man's kitchen. Yes, that word mean a lot, because ending in a man kitchen simply means that you're going to submit everything you want, everything you have, everything you earn to your husband. You're going to pocket it and remain loyal to your man and remain under your man. You have to be under a man. A man is not going to be under you for any reason, no matter what you earn on daily basis, no matter your level of income. Despite you say I do accept to marry that man, you are under the man. So don't come and tell me because you are a nurse in UK or Canada, you earn higher than your husband, you should be carrying your ego up, you should be doing madam for your own husband. No, 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 no. If you should do your madam and oga outside, madam outside, not with your husband, not with your husband family. As submissive as you are, as loyal as you are to your husband, so you are expected to be to your husband family and relatives. I'm telling you, you are expected to be loyal no matter your what. No matter your position in the society. If you like, be this or that, so far you are under that man, you are married to that man, that's why you have to bear his name. You have to leave your father's name. No matter who he is, no matter his position, you have to leave your father's name and answer the man's name. Understand? So that means you are submitting yourself, you are being folded under the man, so. But if your man understand you, respect is a reciprocal. We still understand that fact, that respect is a reciprocal. As much as you respect your man, so will he respect you. As much as you respect your husband's family, so will they respect you. But you don't come and show off. Don't come and carry yourself up. You don't come and show them, okay, you don't come and show them that you are the boss, or you are the one winning, or you are the one, no. You are a woman and your position is under a man. And when you are from any part of this my country and you are not married to a man, there are places you don't talk. There are matters you don't put your mouth into, because your man is your pride, your man is your mouth, your man is your position, your man is your head, like your the head that is carrying the body. So without a man, you are nothing. That's the way our mentality is. No matter whom you are, I'm not saying you are not something, no. You are something, no. You might be the one feeding, no. You might be the one caring for the family, but without that man, Without that man, you being under that man, you are nothing. Okay, so you have to learn how to be loyal to your husband and to his family as well, family and relative as well. So with that, they are going to back you up anytime, any day. Whenever you have issue, whenever you have anything to stand for, they will all stand for you. They will all give you their support because you are a loyal wife in the family. Okay, I'm not saying everybody must love you, but at least majority of them will stand by you. That's just it. So another thing I want us to learn, if we are falling in love with our Yoruba guy, is dressing you. Oh my god, Yoruba people are one of the people I have seen in this my country that doesn't joke with traditional attires. Yes, we Igbos, we like traditional attire. Same with, in fact, the three tribe here, we don't joke with traditional attire, especially Yoruba people. They are number one or number two, if I'm not mistaken, if you are trying to rate people that love their the native attire. It's Yoruba people. You learn how to dress, you learn how to make their wear their native attire. Sometimes or most times, as a Yoruba woman, you have accepted to live with that man. You dress in such a way that you will remind him of his sister's dressing, remind him of his mother dressing or co-wife dressing, like the way they do it at home. Home is so sweet and there is nothing as sweet as that. So whenever you do something that remind him of his home, you are winning in that relationship, you are winning in that marriage. So learn how to dress in Yoruba native attire. Buy Ankara, sew the stars, and you can google it, you can check online, you can ask him how the style he wanted to sew. Look out for the Yoruba native attire and dress like that once in a while as a wife. Make their caps, those caps they normally wear, those buba, those Ankara styles that the Yoruba people always dress on. You dress like that once in a while, not always on trousers. If your husband or your partner is a Muslim, you also dress the way the you know how to put on a jab, cover yourself, dress like now it gives them a different vibe, a different level of love. It wins for you when you appear like someone from home, yeah. And I think you also have to, whatever you are learning, you also have to inculcate to your children, teach them how to dress. And there are some native hairstyles that Yoruba girls always make. Once in a while, you also make it to appear like that. And when you are doing that, your husband is going to fall in love with you more than you expect. Your partner is going to fall in love with you. And if he's not yet married to you, it's going to make him quicken up or hasten up in bringing you home, because you're actually showing the culture where he's raised from. You're actually showing how much you love his culture. And when you are loving his culture, you believe me, you won't force him. He will also willingly submit to your own culture, because you have a culture, he have a culture. You also have to get him to submit to your culture, trying to do some of the things he has to do to make you happy, from your own tribe. So I wish you well. If you are falling in love with a Yoruba guy, whether typical, exposed or not exposed, learn this tip, practice them. It's gonna go a long way to help you in winning his love and winning his family members, and giving you a peaceful atmosphere in your home, and also your children, helping you to raise the children that can fit in the society where they belong, in the society where they are originated from. Yes, because if you are not teaching your children their culture. That is a sign of a lost generation, and nobody would like to have a lost generation. Nobody would like to have a child who doesn't know anything about his own culture. No. And all this work lies in the mother's hand, with the support of the father as well. So learn how to do all that. When you start showing him how much you love his culture, when you start showing him how much fast you can learn his culture, he's going to fasten his steps in bringing you home. If he is not yet married to you, it's going to make his people also accept you easily, because when you are when you are in love with a guy, when you win a guy's love, the next people to win their love is the family. If the family don't love you, you are in trouble. So as much as you're trying to win the guy's love, you also try to win the family members' love and the relative as well. So with these little tips I have for you, you try it out and see how magical it's gonna be. Try it today and see how magical it's gonna turn your relationship. It's gonna spice it up. It's gonna take fast forward a lot of things, a lot of slow motion things. It's gonna make them fast and fast. Becomes your husband in less than no time. I love you all. I wish you a happy relationship. I wish you a happy home, and long life and prosperity. May Almighty God favor you. May Almighty God help you as well to be where you are supposed to be. I love you all. I'm signing out. See you on my next video. If you actually enjoyed this video, please don't forget, leave a comment for me, as a kind of motivation or to motivation to other people. Leave a comment for me. Click the like button and actually share the video. Also share the video. Yeah, it's gonna go a long way helping us on this channel. Thank you guys. See you on my next video. I love you. See you. I'm signing out. Bye.